Hello friends, and welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Duel Stories. So, when last we left off, we tried dueling against Rex Raptor, but we only managed to get one win off of him, forcing us to go grind for some more cards. We did get some stronger cards to boost up the deck a little bit, and that might help against Rex, so we're gonna see what that will help with. Okay, let's begin. As long as I don't see Crawling Dragon or Two-Headed King Rex, should be fine. Well, that's a good start there. Played a card in defense, and most of his dinos would only have 1200 defense. I think I'm fine. Alright, well we got Larvis. Just no big dino. No dino. No, stop. That's 1500. No! That's 2000, even worse! Stop. Stop this. Rex, stop. I need wind. I know I got some more wind cards. Help. No, Dark Magician Girl, I don't need you right now. Like, the only thing I could think of right now is maybe getting Dancing Elf and fusing that into Dark Elf and just, like, bashing the Anthrosaurus in a tie. Oh, this is not how I wanted it to start. Stop with all the equips. At least it's only a Larvis. You haven't pulled your 1600s out yet. Armed Ninja. I can't really make any... No, maybe just to have something going. Rock Warrior. Yeah, Minamushi Warrior. Okay, that's a start. Dark Gray, defend me! This is not how I wanted it to start. If I get Invisible Wire, I can at least take out the Anthrosaurus. Provided that's the first thing he attacks with. And now we've got a Trachodon. Oh, great. I think I've already lost this duel. Yeah, I don't think my hand's got any good, call to deal with any of his cards. I'll take the loss. Yeah, it's kind of a shame you don't have a automatic surrender button in this one. So, I'll accept my loss. At least it helps my duelist level and deck capacity out. Dang, you just had a good start with those equips. If it was a Two-Headed King Rex, I would have... I might have thrown in the towel earlier. Okay, let's try again. We'll do a couple and see what happens. Maybe I'll do some duels on the other opponents in Tier 2 just to see how they would work. Stop it! Okay, little D, that is, I think 1,000? Oh, great. Now you got both your buffs. Okay, what do we got? Well, I got the hamburger recipe. Also, that is a strong dino. Oh, I need more wind monsters. Alright, long rods, defend me. Also, hamburger recipe is essentially useless. So, he wasted the equip spell, which I'm okay with. Now we got Dungeon Worm showing up. This is not working out. Oh man, I didn't think I'd be getting thrashed this hard. Yeah, maybe I should forego Rex for now. Maybe I'll get something if I duel some of the other duels in Tier 2. If I'm lucky. Oh boy, like I don't even... other than getting a wind monster, I do not have a response to practical there. Oh yeah, I'm getting destroyed. Oh, and there's his Crawling Dragon, so... Oh yeah, that just hurts. Yep, finish me off, Rex. If I manage to score one more wind monster, at least there's consistency. Because I've got Drollbird, I've got Yamatano, I got that Jin Wizard I got the last time. If I got one more, at least that's 1/10 of my deck. Can at least take out his strongest cards. Alright. Well, why don't we go ahead and try some of the other tier 2s and see how well I fare. We'll start with Weevil here. Call me Weevil. I'm real good. I've played in tournaments too. My insect deck is unbeatable. Yeah. We'll see how well that goes. Alright. Well, let's start with a Doron. It's pretty good. Yeah, if I really wanted to, I should put in the Eradicating Aerosol just so I have a real good get rid of his insects, because look at that, he also summons a 1500 right off the bat. Oh, now my wind monsters decide to show up. Joy. Response? Yeah, this might not go very well for me. Now, another thing, too. Weevil has a very interesting ace monster in his deck. For any old-school Yu-Gi-Oh! Players, and I'm talking real old school, you may remember a set called Metal Raiders way back in the day. And one of the cards that was introduced in that set was the Great Moths. So, in the game itself, you have to do as they did in the anime, which is equip the low-level insect with the card that lets it metamorphosize into the higher levels. In this game, those cards have a unique way of doing the evolution. So, if the card that is on the field survives a turn, it will automatically metamorphosize into the next stage on the next turn. So it'll go, I think it is Petite Moth, and then it goes into, I want to say it's Cocoon of Evolution, but I'm not sure. It's either Larva Moth or Cocoon of Evolution that it would work with next. And then it would be the other one that would take the next stage. And then it would evolve into Great Moth, and then it would evolve into Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth. Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth is a 4500 attack point monster. Try dealing with that when your deck doesn't even have ways to get above 1500 consistently. Either Eradicating Aerosol or play Pyros. That is the only way you're getting out of that alive. And you don't even need to, like, play any other special cards to help it go into the next stage. It's just make it survive, and it will automatically go to the next stage. It is scary to deal with it. Alright, but Weevil didn't work out for us, so let's try Seeker here. Seeker is my name. I'm a member of Ghouls, a rare card hunter club. Beat me 5 times, and you can go on. That is, if you can beat me. Yeah, how nice. So, Seeker's playstyle is defend until you get the 5 pieces of Exodia. Which, all in all, is not a terrible strategy. It's just bad for me because a lot of his prime defense monsters have 2000 defense. That's something my deck can't easily get over. It can try. It's just not easy. Okay. Wait, Dragon and Strong Zombie. This should give me Dragon Zombie, right? It still gives me Komori Dragon. Okay, maybe there's something about that I'm not getting. Well, that's good. At least I have a 1500 point monster in hand. I know most of your cards don't get stronger than 1400 with Hannibal Necromancer here, so I might be okay with getting a field presence. Now, speaking of field presence, hello, Doron. Get out of here, Hannibal. Now, Seeker does employ some lower defense monsters too, so we might be able to get out of this. Every time I open my mouth, also hello, Raigeki. So yeah, we're gonna have to start dealing with this. So randomly man-eater bug. Alright, what do we got? So you're a forest, and of course, the one attribute I'm really lacking in these this collection of cards that I've got right now is Pyro. Alright, maybe we'll try a split here. If I can get a monster on the field, I would be fine. But I might actually have to go back and do some tier 1 duels, which is kinda sad. Had to beat 2,000. This is bad. I'm fairly certain that unless I actually don't think I've got a way out of this. Which really sucks. This just goes to show how low tier my deck still is right now. Oh boy. Like, I need the ability to put like a crush card or a dark hole in my deck or get more traps off of Grandpa just to even have a shot. And the thing is too, like, these tier 2 duelists do still use some low strength cards. Like, they just put in some higher strength cards to be like, hey, are you maintaining your deck well, kind of thing? Which is fine. It's just that I'm really feeling the sting of that right now. Alright, another loss in the books. There's no hope of winning, you know. After all, I am one of the ghouls. Okay, so very, very clearly, I need to do a little bit more on the grinding stage, so I want to at least have a couple of wins in this episode. So I'm gonna do a couple of duels tier 1 again, just like the good old days. And maybe, just maybe, I will be able to get a couple of decent cards. And who knows, I might even do some more grinding afterwards, just to get a couple stronger cards in my deck. We'll see how this goes. Maybe I can reassess some of my options, like, do I seriously keep the Bioplant Hungry Burger thing in my deck? Because, hey, it is kind of funny. Like, just to be able to summon the Hungry Burger once would be pretty hype. But maybe taking that out of my deck in favor of, like, a field spell, just to kind of counteract some other ones, because I did get Wasteland and Forest. Like, I could use those against Weevil and Rex, respectively, just to kind of counteract. Alright, I would hate you for that Dark Hole, Yugi, but this is still a tier 1 duel, and I'm okay with that. Okay. Now, you're a spellcaster, right? Yes. Technically magician, but spellcaster. Yeah, that was fungi. Oh, forest, good. So I almost didn't read my attributes again. That might be a fiend type forest attribute. Alright, I got Bone Moused. Alright. Well, light beats fiend. So yeah, I guess more wind monsters for Rex, more... actually, any pyro monster for, Weevil. And there are a couple of cards that I'm really just wondering if Grandpa will ever drop them. Like, the trap cards in question, like, akin to Invisible Wires. So I think it's, like, House of Adhesive Tape, Eat Gaboon, Bear Trap, Invisible Wire, Widespread Ruin. Like, getting any of those would help my deck. I don't care if it's just, like, 3 House of Adhesive Tapes. Which, mind you, would only stop a monster if they are of strength 500 or less. That could still help. Like, you saw when I was facing Seeker, like, I had, he had a couple of cards in his deck that were still, like, below 500. Like, House of Adhesive Tape could have still stopped those. Alright, well, we got Dark Elf and Stone Dragon out. Next turn, I will obliterate you. Ah! Why, Yugi? Why? Don't! I am going to obliterate you. Go! I'm gonna give you nightmares of the scorpion variety. Oh! And then I will torture you next turn by playing Dark Magician Girl. Oh, hello, Winjin. Where were you when I needed you against Rex? Oh man, this episode. This episode is full of pain. Well, at least I'm going to win. Take this. Now, I did see earlier my duelist level was nearly 100. I think it was at 86 when I checked. So a couple of duels, and I will be at 100, and that's good. Alright, we got a win. A very painful win, but a win's a win. Alright, please drop something good like the Magnet Warriors. Why do I get these good cards that I can't play? Oh, hello, Remedy. I still can't even play you! Oh, Yugi. I know you've got some good drops in there, but that's just painful. Anyways, let's face Joey. Maybe I'll get something good off of him. Alright. Yeah, sure. I'll play Mountain Warrior. Oh no, Sparks, whatever will I do? Oh no, Muyon Curry, whatever will I do? Oh no, Flame Viper, however shall I destroy you? See, that's, like, even if I got a Flame Viper from, like, Tristan or Joey or whichever character in this game would drop it, I would probably throw it in my deck because it is a Pyro. At least I'm fairly certain it is, and it's not a reptile. But I would still put it in my deck. Yeah, let's go... Komori. See, when I think Cyberstein, I think Machine, and I'm thinking fuse Machine and Dragon and create Metal Dragon. Maybe I just need things that are more Machine-like. Alright, I've got a field. Why? Why? Every time I say it, Yurabi, tear this monster apart. Oh man, this episode is full of pain. Okay. How am I gonna destroy every single one of you? At least I can beat that. Okay, you're running out of cards in your hand. You can't have very many other options left. Just let me finish you quickly. Thanks. Next turn, if I pass through his monster, Dark Magician Girl, and something else could finish it. That's good. So Muyon Curry was the last thing he drew. Alright, we're finishing this off now. I hope. Good, it was just an ancient jar. That's 2,700. That is not enough by itself. So, Dark Magician Girl, finish him off. With the help of my ancient dinosaur. I will say, though, that the one win I've gotten on Rex, I am grateful that I got Yugi out of it. Like, I got a decent 4-star monster. Okay, Joey, what do you drop? Another equip that I just can't use. And a spell that sucks. What next? Mako, let's duel. At this rate, I'm better off dueling Tristan. I might actually get something worthwhile. And all the cards that Tristan drops are like, I don't know, 13, or not 13, that would be giving him way too much credit. Like 300 or less. Alright, Claw Reacher. Oh. I will say this, I've got Bioplant in my hand. If I get a Hungry Burger recipe, I am going to summon the Hungry Burger. In the meantime, have a Clown Zombie. Thank goodness you don't have any dark holes in your deck. Alright. I don't think there's an electric warrior. I don't even think there's an electric zombie. You wouldn't play flame monsters, so let's just get Bioplant out. Plus it would probably fool Mako into attacking it anyway, so we'll work with that. There we go. That's a good amount of damage, given the stats. Come on, burger recipe, burger recipe. You know, I might even consider taking out one of my tribute monsters. If I get a decent monster to help back it up. Like, just to kind of give a little bit more consistency. Because, like, you don't want your deck to be too full of things you can't play. Which, as I say that out loud, sounds perfectly like the Hungry Burger. Alright. Warrior Zombie should give me Armored Zombie? Armored Zombie. There we go. Yeah. You know, I almost want to delay it just to get another shot at getting the burger recipe. Oh man, I want it so bad. You know, you get one turn, Mako. One turn. Ah, it's not going to be. You're a magician, right? Yes. Magician warrior. Magician rock? Nope, not this time. Hey, wow, that actually beat Amoeba. Alright, Dungeon Worm, just finish this off. There is so much pain. I haven't even gotten a card I can include in my deck from these guys yet. Come on, Mako. Be the first one that lets me do it. You know, that's not bad. That's not bad. An Eternal Rest. Well, I've already got one of those, so it's not like it's really necessary. Alright, what's something I could do? Alright, now we're getting into things that I've already included from winning. Now that I think about it, did I take Abyss Flower out of my deck? I might have been stupid for doing so. Plant could still give me some decent things, so why did I do that? Well, Drollbird's staying in because I need wind. Let's take out Frog the Jam. And maybe I'll take away Ancient Jar. Served me pretty well, though. armor. Wow, what was I thinking when I took Abyss Flower out of my deck? Should've... Yeah, let me just take a look here real quick. Oh, okay, maybe it was for the bio plant. But okay, that makes sense in my head. I must have thought about taking it out because I got Mushroom Man, which is stronger. But now that I think about it, I can still do some decent plant fusions. Oh, now I get Invisible Wire. Okay, and I don't have a forest. I'm saving the Invisible Wire just in case. Alright, couldn't beat it. I got Nemorico. Here's the attack of the 900s! Alright, you gonna do anything? Did you top deck a Harpy Lady? You did not. Nightmare Scorpion, I offer you for the Space Megatron. I'll put it in defense because I'd love to see her try and beat it. Which is funny, because she probably could if she plays Unhappy Maiden. No, don't play Unhappy Maiden. Don't play Unhappy Maiden! Oh, thank goodness. I just played a plant. Oh, there's the burger recipe. Nemorico counts as a female, I think. Puts her at 100. Okay. You got one turn, Mai. One turn. I've got 2 chances to draw the bioplant. Wow. We got that. Wow. So she actually is making me play defensive. I mean, here's the nice part. She plays any weak monster at all in attack mode, and I just run over it, and I win. So this is not the worst. Yeah, there's the Harpy's Feather Duster, like I was predicting she would play. So yeah, Harpy Lady beats that. I think you attacked my... Yeah, you attacked my invisible monster, so not gonna work there. Haniwa does me no good. Although, rock female? Hey, there we go. I got my answer. Well, she could also attack my defense monster with something. And she'd probably knock herself out. Alright, you played smart. Dancing Elf, I don't think pairs well with any of those. Alright, we're just gonna end this duel. Eventually. I'm almost wanting to just keep playing until I get the Hungry Burger. Alright, Mai. I need something. Anything. Magirus Light. That's a 900. That's acceptable. That is acceptable. And a Dark Hole. Well, I can only put one of those in my deck, and I've already won it. Oh, my Duelist level's nearly at 100. Well, let me do Crush Card at least. Well, let me get Magirus Light in here. See, Regent Ghost is really good for the Dark Elf play. Those stay there. Masked Clown. You know what? I think Swordsman can go now. That is still in the 1200s. Gearus Light. Okay. Okay, I'm still in a dueling mood, so we're gonna keep this going. I'm gonna have another duel against Yugi here and kind of take my revenge for the amount of pain that you gave me. And I know Yugi's got some really decent cards for the deck, and they don't have super rare odds of dropping. Like, that's what's... I don't know, maybe I'm just getting some really bad luck with the drops, but I know that Yugi's got some decent cards that, in his pool, would boost the strength of my deck considerably. I think one of his best ones is Beta the Magnet Warrior. That's a 1700 4-star. Like, straight up, that would thrash almost every monster that I would come across. So here's hoping I get that luck. Okay, Doron, I will need you to split. Knowing my luck, this is going to be where a Dark Hole shows up. And knowing my luck, I just jinxed it into existence. Let's see. Hey! Didn't get the Dark Hole. Alright, so let's see. Fusions. That's Rock Warrior I can do right there. Thunder and... Thunder Spellcaster still. Mortal of Thunder. Okay, that's good for a next turn play. Female Dinosaur. Well, I haven't made that yet. Alright, that's good. And I have a strong monster to back me up on the next turn. Take this! I'm noticing that he's only playing the card in the top right there, so I wonder if he's just getting some really bad card drops. So, Wing Beast Dino? Not this one. I won the duel anyway, so works for me. We'll let this cute-looking Minamushi warrior take a swing. We'll let Claw Reacher finish it off, I guess. Alright. Yugi. I know you've said some things and have really hurt me with Dark Holes, but I would like one good card drop, please? Well, at least Grandpa gave me something decent. I'll work with this. That could... I still have a Gale Dogra hiding in here, or did I take that out? So I get for not being able to see anything more than just like the first 8 letters of a name. Those can stay, those stay, for now. That's Nightmare Scorpion. Yeah, let's take out Nightmare Scorpion. Hello, Big Insect. Alright. I want to get one good card drop off of Yugi. Like, a card drop off of Grandpa is one thing, but a card drop off of Yugi, this is... Ugh. I'm committed. Give me Bean Soldier. Yeah, why did I take you out? Plant Warriors pretty good, and I could even do plant and zombie, and I would be able to get Pumpkin the King of Ghosts. Like right now, even. There we go. Pumpkin the King of Ghosts. Thank you for not having Flame Viper. Like, I can even do Flower Wolf with Silverfang. Yugi! It's like, oh, look at that. I have Heart of the Cards to Flame Viper in my hand. Careful, Yugi, or I'll accuse you of cheating. At least I had Pumpkin on the field. Alright, well, I've got Bioplant. Let's see if I can actually get the burger recipe. Alright, pretty decent there. Like, I am still hopeful to see it at some point. Alright, 1400. Alright, so you're living at 400. One turn, Yugi. One turn. Ah, it's Doron. Alright, go Bean Soldier! Alright. Yugi. Any one of your signature key cards, I will take one of them. That is not a card you use. Give me something different. Oh, and Yamadron Ritual. It's funny how I would consider that, but I've only got one Mountain Warrior as opposed to 2 Bioplants, and Hungry Burger is funnier. Alright, I want one card. I'm gonna keep this going until I get one card off of Yugi that I can say, you know what, this is good. So enjoy the duels. Okay. Let's fool him into an attack. Hey, every time he uses a Muyon Curry, that's one less card in his hand. Tradition of Faith. Oh, that... at least it was only on one card, and it wasn't my clown zombie. You know, I'm just grateful that I won a clown zombie. Like an actual decent strength card, and a zombie, which works well with some other cards. Alright. Hey, you know, if I keep all the plants in here, going forest might not actually be a bad idea. Now, if I could get something like giant flea or another big insect, you know what? I'd even consider running forest. Yeah, because I've got Bioplant, I've got Abyss Flower, I've got good fusions for forest support. You know, that might not actually be a bad idea. Go, my pumpkin! You know, this is where I want to accuse them of breaking the ban list in this game, but then again, all opponents break the ban list. So yeah, in case anyone doesn't know, even early Yu-Gi-Oh games like this had, like, in-place ban lists on certain cards, but instead of banning cards, they were really just limiting. So you couldn't run 3 Swords of Revealing Light or 3 Dark Holes. You could only run 1, which I much prefer that system. Because it's like, oh, you can use the busted cards, you just can't use lots of the busted cards. That's one thing with modern Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like, you have the banned and limited list, which is a good thing. The game needs it, but at some point you gotta be like, some of the cards they just would never be able to come off the list because their power is really that strong, which, you know, cards were meant to be that strong back in the day. The game was new, you really didn't know where the game was going. But I almost wish there was a system where it was like, okay, you're allowed one banned card in your deck. So it's like, it's not like a ban list, it's more of a, these are cards that you can only, like, they are so powerful when used in conjunction that you're only allowed to use one of these list of cards. Because that would still help a lot of decks out. But that's just me, though. Like, I do still like to play it where it's like, you have, like, every opponent and you and all of your opponents have the same pool of cards you could pick from. And it's just, how do you want to play it? Like, there's no ban list. You can just play all the cards in the game. Like, that's what I like. It's just being able to get all the cards. Eye armor. That is a warrior, and I don't think I need that. And another ritual. We're getting another duel on Yugi! Because I still want one good card. And give me a, like, Feral Imp, Celtic Guardian, Mystical Elf even, if I got that. I've got the cards needed. There could be a hungry burger. I hope I remember how the rituals work in this game. I might want to establish a field first before I think about doing something stupid. Go, Megurus Light! Mushroom Man! Yeah, I'm gonna hold off a turn because of stuff like this. At least that's 2 Flame Vipers. Go, Yamatano! But by the end of this duel, there will be a hungry burger. I am going to make it so! Alright, Silverfang, that's good. And hey, I've got plants in my hand. I can even do a Flower Wolf fusion. And Black Dragon Jungle King. Man, I could go for quite a bit. Alright, what are you gonna do, Yugi? Alright, what did I draw? Haniwa. Alright. I am gonna go this one turn. Good. Attack with Yamatano. And I'm gonna attack with Haniwa. But I will not attack with Silverfang. I just want a couple of extra buffer life points. Okay. Now I hope I remember how this works. So, I'll do that. I think I have to offer the 3 monsters as tribute. So I'm gonna do that. So it's Bioplant plus 2 other cards. And that's not how it works. Okay. I almost want to, like, look up how it works and then, like, do it, but... it was worth a shot anyways. Okay, Yugi, you feel a little pity on me, right? You want to give me a good card to help me feel better, right? Right? Get a card part. Hane Hane, or Hane Hane, or however you say it. Nah, that's not really as good as I wanted. More duels on Yugi! Yeah, I'm gonna make this duel go for quite a long time, just till I get something that works. And hey, if I get Bioplant again, maybe I can make the burger recipe work. Alright. Please do not be a Flame Viper. Okay. Does this work? Does this give me Flower Wolf? It does give me Flower Wolf. Well, hey, look at that. We'll go Clown Zombie. And the next turn, I could turn that into an Armored Zombie. Or not, because it's the Magician of Faith that I feared. Alright. Go, my beasts! Yeah, I'm fairly certain by now my Duelist level is over 100, but I would love for it to hit 150. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Cyber Soldier is a thing. Machine Warrior. At least it treats it more machine than Cyberstein. Oh yeah, and if I do Machine Dinosaur, I can get Cybersaurus. Oh, there's another one. It's too bad your starting deck in this game is predetermined. Like in the two previous Game Boy games, your decks, I believe, started random. Like from a selected pseudo-random pool. But you could have a potential for getting a bunch of different fusion combinations. And I think that could have helped this game too. Like, because you don't start with any Pyros, Fairies, Dinosaurs. Like, you miss quite a number of types in the game. In your starting deck in this. Alright, Yugi! As happy as I am to see good old Exodia, I can't really work with that. And there's Garma Sword. Okay. More duels on Yugi! I'll make this go an hour if it needs to. I said it was gonna have to get some grinding done, and gosh darn it, I am going to do it. Alright. So we'll start with the hope that you don't summon a Flame Viper. Alright, off to the right start. That is rock. We'll just go this. I was just thinking in my head here. I almost want to do like another episode like this, where it is just me grinding out the tier 1 duelists, but do like a whole whack of duels on Joey, then another set of duels on Mako, and another set of duels on Mai, and get, like, see how long it takes for me to get a card that I believe I could use. Like, just for the fun of it. Like, right now, this is really just because I'm committed to getting at least one good card off of Yugi, but, oh, and of course he Flame Vipered. It's a good thing I'm practicing on you. But just to see, like, how far could I go? Like if I got a... Like, if I got another good defensive warrior from Joey, or I got a... Like, I don't know, maybe like a Fortress Whale from Mako, if I got like that 1 in 2048 drop. Or if I got a Harpy Lady from mine. Like, just... what drop would it take for me to say, thank you, this is good, we no longer have to duel? At this rate, Yugi, it's starting to become very aggravating. Oh, Muka Muka. Go! Now, I still remember how I used to play this way back in the day. Like, I think this was just how it was because of Yugi, how Yu-Gi-Oh was at the time, which literally was get all the good cards and put them into one deck, because there was no archetypes. Like, you could just, like, you put all the most consistent spells, you put in the traps with the most benefit, you put in the highest attack normal monsters you could find, you put in the most destructive effect monsters you could get, but that's just how Yu-Gi-Oh was way back in the day. And because of that, I was always playing this game where it's just stack the deck with all of the high attack point monsters you can get. Like, it didn't matter if I don't even think I knew how to do fusions back in the day. Like, that was a mechanic that was so unexplained in the game that I never even used it. I literally just threw every strong card I got into the deck. Like, if my new strong card beat my weakest card, I threw it in right away. I didn't care for attributes or type. Now, mind you, I was just a kid playing it back then, so I wasn't as well versed in the game nowadays as I am now. Oh, another equip. Oh, come on, Grandpa. Oh, another equip! This is a painful hour. Gotta get another duel on Yugi here while I keep talking. Because I know it sounds like I'm ready to either, like, shut the game down or chuck something at a video game character right now, but I am smiling. I am actually having fun with this. So, I hope that's apparent. But, to get back to what I was saying, the quality of my deck way back in the day was so lackluster. Like, I never cared about the fusions, so my decks were just keep putting stronger monsters, stronger monsters, stronger monster. But I can't really do that per se with this, because now I know that you can get stronger cards by doing the fusions. Okay, so you're a fiend then, right? Oh, you are a fiend, you're not a machine. Ugh. That's right, fiends don't fuse well with things. Like fiends, insects, and reptiles. I think those are the three worst as far as fusions go. But yeah, one of my weaknesses back in the day when it came to playing games, it's like I was always the play it on easy mode kind of guy. Like I didn't so much go for challenges. Like I didn't even play it on normal. I stayed far away from hard modes. Like I just played it on easy modes because I'd say a quality of my like personality is like sometimes you just want something to go right, and you just want to, like, you know, you've got that overwhelming advantage and you just want to press it and you just want to win, and you don't want any difficulties. Like if I'm coming in here to defeat Yugi, I'm coming in here to defeat Yugi. That's how my personality was back in the day. And maybe to a degree still is, but I'm definitely a lot better. But because of that, like, and I'd say this was another arm. Jeez, can I trade with my old game? And of course, another equip. But yeah, because of that, a lot of the time I would be dueling in this game, I would be dueling Tristan, because Tristan is the easiest opponent. So I would literally just be throwing myself at Tristan every single game, and I would just keep getting the duelist level and the capacity off of it, and like that's all good, because that still helps my deck, but you don't win very good cards off of Tristan. So maybe, like, maybe why it took me so long to actually make progress in this game was because I just kept getting really bad cards from Tristan, and it made it really difficult to deal with the other duelists in the tier, and because it was really difficult for me to like deal with the opponents in the tier, I would either I would duel them, and if I got a disadvantage, I would shut the game off and just keep dueling Tristan because that's how I felt like it worked. Like, as a kid, you don't know the mechanics of a game very well. Like, you don't understand its ins and outs on day one. But, like, that's just how it was for me, like, playing this game. Like, it was that little loop. Like, you duel Tristan a bunch, and you wouldn't get very good cards, but you would try your best, and you'd go up against another opponent, and if I failed, then I would reset the game and keep dueling Tristan, because I believe that was the feedback loop that would work. But now, like, I'm much wiser to the game's mechanics. Like, I can do, like, there's the fusions, there's the knowledge that all of the other cards that I've got, I can get better drops off of defeating other opponents that aren't too much more difficult than Tristan. Like, I'm definitely, some imaginary number of times better nowadays playing this game than I was way back when. But there's still some things that just still stay the same, and in this case, it's getting equips! And even look at that Fortress Whale's Oath. Can I have the real Fortress Whale, please? Also, more duels! Okay. You know, at this rate, I might actually do the let's duel everyone until I win a card I like off of them strategy. Okay. And also thank you for not playing Flame Viper right off the bat. Ooh, Dancing Elf. Good. I can go Dark Elf in hand. Okay, there we go. Got a 2,000 point monster set up. This should give me Zombie Warrior, because it's a lower zombie. And Heatedenshick there can kill the Bone Mouse. Jeez, I'm just looking at my timer right now. I have nearly done this for an hour. Like, the losses I was incurring in Tier 2 was almost an hour ago, and here I am, just constantly thrashing Yugi for one good card. And I know that he's got them. I've looked. I just need that, like, that 10% chance of his card drops that are of his good cards to be one of those drops. Like, if it's a tribute monster, I can work with that. You just got rid of my field again, you jerk. Oh, and you have the gall to improve your life points. So you played an Earth. Alright, at least you didn't hit Dark Elf. And to think I'll be fighting opponents later in the game that just play Dark Elf naturally. Okay. That's right, you play defensive. Fast Clown, go! And bring it home, Dark Elf. And that's another game against Yugi. Alright, Yugi, are you gonna give me a good spoil? Oh, that's painful. That gets rid of all fish monsters. Hey, we've already dealt with the sea duelist. Alright, we're getting another duel on Yugi, and happy 1 hour of all this. Or first hour of all this. Plurals. Alright. And Cyberstein, have you go first. And, okay, Clown Zombie. Okay, so the setup is there for Pumpkin. I would very much like to keep my forces intact for a bit, though. Okay. Yeah, just do not play Dark Hole. You can play 50,000 Muon Curries, just do not play one Dark Hole. Okay. We can do quite a number of things here. Yeah, let's go with this. I want Pumpkin to have a moment to shine. Then... this gives me Komori Dragon. You know, maybe it's because it takes the Fiend attribute into consideration for Cyberstein, is why it's more treated as a Fiend than a machine. Or maybe it's double Fiend. Oh, the moment I get a good card off of you, I will be ecstatic. Well, I guess while I'm thinking of good cards here, I can at least... I'm gonna at least talk about the one big card I've been wanting to get off of Grandpa for the whole time now. It's one of the strongest 4 stars you can get in the game, and in actual Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, so the actual physical card game. This normal monster was considered, like, tier 0. Like, this was one of the best cards you had to have in your deck. In this game, it's not really, like, the best, but it is of really good strength that you would definitely want to put it in your deck. And it's Mechanical Chaser. That's one of Grandpa's best card drops that you can get. And it's an 1850 attack monster. And that card alone can basically stand up to all tier 2 duelists without any equips or buffs. Okay, so you've played 2 Dark Holes. You have wiped out a majority of my forces. I am going to end you. As soon as I can break through your defenses. I don't want to lose my card here to a rogue forest. Go, Winjin! Alright. Keep these monsters going, and then we can finish it off with Dark Magician Girl on the next turn, provided you do not play a random third copy of a Dark Hole. While I am thinking aloud here, it would be pretty cool if they did do what they normally do in some of the later games. Game Boy Advance more so than I'm thinking. And it's, the opponent has, like, some select cards that are always in their deck, but the rest of their cards are randomly placed from a pool of cards. I think that would have been a nice touch for this game. They might do that in some of the earlier ones, but they don't do it in this, and I feel like they should have. Oh my goodness! I will literally have every ritual in this game. Dredic. Yeah, it's a fiend. I can't really use you. More duels on Yugi! I will make this go forever. Until I get something that works. Alright, let's do that. Oh yeah, I actually want you to attack, so we're gonna do... Oops. Oh, well, I revealed that it's a 300, so you'll actually play something to try to beat it. I'm okay with this. Yeah, it works for me. Alright, there's the burger recipe. Yeah, let's go with this. Still, I would love to know how that works. Like, just to be sure that I got it. Like, maybe it's you gotta offer up two other monsters, then play the ritual. Just sheer curiosity. Alright, Doron, do your split. Alright, I would very much like one of my 2 bioplants. Oh, why did I feel like that was gonna work? Alright, so you did not play... You played a Pyro. Let's play safe. Okay. Haniwa. Okay, what are you gonna do? Oh, you actually killed my offense. Alright. Clown Zombie. Would actually like to deal some damage. I didn't want to say anything in case a dark hole was going to show up. Right, yeah, you could play Magician of Faith, and that would take it out. Right, go, Clown Zombie! Oh yes, an interesting fact about fusions in this game, barring a couple of exceptions, I think, if you're trying to fuse monsters, you can't use, like, because there is tiering for the monsters that are being used for the fusion. Like, there's, like, low strength dragon or high strength dragon. But if you're trying to fuse a certain thing, like, you have to be, like, you have to actually be below the attack strength of the monster that you're trying to summon. So, like, say, we'll just say Zombie Warrior, for instance. Like, you have to use monsters that are below 1200 attack strength. Otherwise, you would get Armored Zombie, which you would naturally want to try for Armored Zombie, I get that. But you would have to be very wary of the strength of your monsters, because if you decide to overshoot the attack strength and there is no, like, upgraded tier for the fusion, you will actually fail the fusion. Alright, Yugi, that's defeat. I don't know what number it is at this point. I've lost count. I would like one good card. I'm okay with this. It's a 1000 attack point creature. I know it's a fiend, but I can work with 1000. I can work with 1000. Okay, fine. I will take the Sanguine. What do I take out in its place? I don't still... Yeah. What would be good to take out? You know, I got some decent rocks going for me right now, so I think I'll take out Haniwa. Floating Shark, Little D... Sanguine. Okay. I can work with a Sanguine in my deck. It's at least 1000 strength. It works. I can go with this. But more importantly, I have finished dueling for this episode. I did not think I was going to be going for over an hour for this. Like, as you probably saw some of the earlier episodes that are like Mako or Joey, like those took only like 20-ish minutes. Like, I didn't think I was gonna go into such a frenzy trying to duel Yugi that I would be dueling him for over an hour. Like, my duelist level has gone up at least 25 points because of that. I probably did do like 10 duels on Yugi. Oh boy. I've got a bit of work to do. So, You know what? I'm just gonna say this here. My idea of doing like a string of duels against Mako, Joey, Mai, maybe even Tristan for a couple, just to kind of pad out my card pool and maybe improve my duelist level a little bit, like even topping 150 would be pretty darn good. That might be what I do on the next episode. So it might just be another casual, let's see what I can get done kind of thing. Because if it works, I would be able to put in some of the equips, or maybe even a dark hole, or something that would give my deck a little bit of a better edge against the tier 2s. So we'll go with that for now. So next episode, I'll be doing a bunch of tier 1 duels to just really amp the strength of my deck up a little bit more and work towards getting a dark hole or something like that, or just any good cards that drop from those guys, just something. But that's going to be on the next episode. So thank you very much for watching today. I know this did go very long in time, but I hope if you stuck for this, you did enjoy it. I know when I'm looking back on this, I'm going to be like, this was torture and I loved it. But I hope that you got some good smiles and some good laughs out of my misfortune, and hopefully that will make you want to come and join me on the next episode. So, thank you very much for watching today. Take care, stay safe, and have a good day.